The thin, fraying veil between the modern, neon-lit streets of Chicago and the ancient, hungering shadows of the Never Never is usually kept taut by the stubborn will of a single, sarcastic wizard. But in Grave Peril, the explosive third movement of the Dresden Files, that veil isn't just fraying, it is being systematically shredded by forces that have been patient for millennia. Jim Butcher, the unrivaled architect of hard-boiled urban fantasy, delivers a visceral, adrenaline-infused masterpiece that elevates the series from a clever procedural into a sprawling, high-stakes battle for the soul of the mortal world. This isn't a whimsical, wand-waving fantasy. It is a rapid-fire, deeply intense plunge into the brutal logistics of magical diplomacy, the perilous collision between a solitary, overburdened hero and the elegant, murderous politics of the vampire courts, and the terrifying truth that when you declare war on a godlike parasite, you don't just put your life on the line, you put every soul you've ever tried to protect in the crosshairs. The narrative center zeroes in on Harry Dresden as he realizes that his penchant for doing the right thing has made him the ultimate provocation for the Red Court of Vampires. As he traverses the rain-slicked, desperate alleys of Chicago and the opulent, blood-soaked ballrooms of the supernatural elite, he is forced to confront the chilling fallout of his own rising reputation. The investigation into a series of inexplicable, ghost-driven attacks quickly escalates into a dangerous, high-stakes tactical chess match, as he discovers that the vampires aren't just hunting him, they are orchestrating a sophisticated, reality-bending trap to ignite an apocalyptic war between a white council and the supernatural underground. Forced to juggle the logistical nightmare of maintaining a public human persona, the constant suffocating threat of lethal, magically enforced political retribution, and the mounting, undeniable encounter with his own fraying capacity for dark, destructive power, he must synthesize a new way of existing, one built on tactical deception, hidden emotional vulnerabilities, and an unyielding, purely human refusal to be defined by the enemies that want him dead. Butcher's writing style is unapologetically gritty, machine gun fast, and saturated with an intense, authentic blend of noir-inspired procedural jargon, sharp, cynical humor, and high-stakes environmental dread. He builds exceptional structural tension by pairing the mundane, comfortable routines of Dresden's life, investigating missing persons, managing his meager budget, and navigating the suspicious glare of the Chicago PD, with the pitch-black malice hidden behind deleted records, secret off-record supernatural mandates, and unreadable, flickering occult sigils. The story moves forward with a relentless, momentum-driven energy, utilizing punchy, high-intensity chapters that act like a ticking time bomb. The presentation thrives on this mounting dread, making every anonymous warning received, every altered magical signature discovered, and every sudden freezing shadow sweeping across a familiar office building feel like a pulse-pounding struggle for absolute survival and personal autonomy. What makes Grave Peril a definitive triumph for urban fantasy purists is Butcher's exceptional ability to balance a fast-moving, multi-layered puzzle with a profound exploration of agency, the weight of reputation, and the moral cost of survival in a world that thrives on blood and forgotten pacts. As the structural walls of the supernatural reality close in and powerful, unseen figures mobilize to permanently erase his involvement, the hunt transforms into a breathless, heart-pounding race against time to expose the dark foundation of the city's paranormal power. The final act is an absolute masterclass in suspense, delivering a barrage of explosive revelations, shattered assumptions, and a spectacular, jaw-dropping climax that completely turns the reader's world upside down. For suspense fans demanding a brilliant, logic-driven, and masterfully paced exploration of urban paranormal mystery and dark institutional secrets, this book delivers an unforgettable, blood-soaked shockwave.